Hello, friends. This is Kizzy's Place. I have so many irons in the fire. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to get some stuff done over here. I just planted 4 little pots of okra, my own okra seeds that I saved from last year. And I put 5 seeds in each of these individual pots right here. I'm expecting good things because I tell you, I had okra coming out of my ears last year, and I really only had like 3 plants. They grew up like trees, so I'm expecting them to be hardy. And you remember these? I planted these the other day, the broccoli, the peppers, and I just wanted to tell you about these little cover things here. I bought these. These are like you're doing takeout and you have the container that closes shut. Well, I bought a whole bunch of those for a whole different purpose, and I never did use them. So now I'm using them to make little greenhouses for my seeds to keep them warm, so they will come forth. What else did I do today when it comes to gardening? Well, I tell you what, I have this beautiful, and she doesn't look so beautiful right now, but this aloe vera plant. It looks healthy on the top, but it was looking a little squidgy on the bottom. It had a lot of dead leaves down there, and I was feeling really bad about it simply because I have kind of neglected this plant. It's a good thing it's a succulent, because if it were not, it would probably be dead right now. I know, I'm sorry. One thing that I noticed though, it had 2 little babies growing in it. So what I did earlier today is I planted those 2 little babies right here. So I hope that they will continue to grow. Aloe vera is a medicinal type plant. It's good for if you have an injury. So I replanted those 2 little babies right there, and I hope that they will take off. The last thing I want to tell you before I go get busy with my RV, because I have a lot of stuff to do over there, is I wanted you to see this apple. See that? Looks yummy, doesn't it? It is a, what do you call it? A honey crisp apple. And you can tell by how it's sitting in my hand that it is a big apple. Yeah, I found this at a farmer's market as I was driving in the countryside. And I pulled over and I said, oh, I bet you they have some really great produce. Let me go over and look. And everything they had on the stands was super huge. I mean, the cabbages were huge, like melons. All of the cabbages, the purple cabbage, the green cabbage, the Napa cabbage, it was huge. And then I saw the apples, and I got 2 apples and 2 big, I think they're tangerines, or navel oranges. They weren't navel oranges. They're more like tangerines because the skin was kind of loose. And I was expecting it to taste so wonderful. But tell you what I did. I bit into this apple. Now that bite's been there for about a week. Yeah, that should tell you something right there. That I bit that a week ago, and this apple is not shriveling up or turned all the way brown. I bit into it and it tastes just like medicine. I was so upset because my mind was already ready to have this juicy, tasty apple, and it tastes just like medicine. I mean, all of the chemicals they use to make this apple big like this, you can taste them all in the juice. So I chose not to eat it. And it made me really sad because our food is a mess. So in the midst of all the things I'm doing to try to get my little inner city camp, homestead, whatever you want to call it, up and running and available for people to come and rent spaces and whatnot, of all the things that I'm doing, I've decided I really, 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 really need to listen to my fellow gardeners who are telling us to grow your own food. because that way you know what's in it and you know what you put in it. And I'm such a sideways, backward country girl gardener kind of person who doesn't really know what she's doing, but I just have a real nature mindset, and I'm thinking the less I do to it, the better it should be. I don't know, that's just my mind. I don't want to put a whole lot of chemicals on it. If the bugs are attacking it, I want to find a natural way to combat the bugs. If I'm just like that. I want to keep it as natural as possible, because the less I put on it, the more I know that it's growing naturally like God intended for it to grow, and it's going to function in my body naturally the way God intended it to function. So anyway, yeah, if you can relate to anything I just said, please leave a comment. And I am gonna cut this short and get back to my RV renovation duties. But yeah, pray that my little aloe vera plants will live and thrive. All right, that's it for Kizzy's Place. Bye for now.